What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's play Uncharted 2 Among Thieves Part 1. This is the second game in the series, either the biggest or the second biggest game in the series. I think the third game might be a little bit bigger, and I'm talking about in terms of chapter-wise, like how many chapters there are. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out later on. But for right now, I'm going to show off the options like I normally do. Gameplay, very similar, except that they added tutorial hints now, but we're going to leave all that on. Right now we're going to leave it on the easy difficulty. Controls, you kind of get an idea of how those are supposed to be. Motion sensor throw. We can turn that on or off. I guess we'll have it turned on. That, I believe I need that turned on. And you can see you can change the camera. You can change those around. I'm not going to do that. Display looks okay to me. The audio, sound effects, speech, movie, all that looks just fine. Nothing looks like it needs to be changed. Of course, everything's gonna be in English, and that's it. We don't need to do anything else. So we'll go ahead and start a new game, and we'll start on. So you can see you have very easy, normal, hard, and crushing. We'll be doing very easy. Aim assist and extra health. I don't know, actually. Well, I'll look here real quick. We'll get a quick look at the trophy list. I just want to see. I guess this is multiplayer trophies. Easy. Okay, so I did the game on easy. So we'll go ahead and I guess we'll do it on very easy, just for gameplay purposes, just for story, since I'm not going after playthrough trophies. All I'm doing is just making a let's play, so it needs to be as easy as gameplay wise, it needs to be as easy as it can be, just for the story, or at least that has to be in my opinion. But anyway, and you can see they changed the loading to a golden I think it's a dagger, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me.
What's going on? That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood.
So they start us in a really good spot to start us, actually. And let me see, am I on the right side? Oh, I guess I am, yeah, okay. And so what we're doing now is we're just climbing up the bottom of the train, trying to avoid anything that might fall on us. Alright, so thankfully that didn't kill us. I'm not sure. I think we do have to avoid things that are going to fall on us later on. But for right now, we don't have to worry about it. Let me see. Yeah, figure out. This train is kind of complicated. The way that you need to climb up it. It is a set path, but it's kind of like a maze almost. It's kind of like a maze almost in the way that it has you climbing it.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on.
course, in a section like this, we won't be able to control it. Just the game will control it. And we should be going inside the train now. And then we'll jump to this couch or the chair. Come on, buddy. There you go. Should just be able to climb straight up it. We don't have to worry about anything that's gonna fall on us right now. And then we'll reach up. I guess we don't have to worry about pieces of the train falling on us while we're climbing it. Kind of like in the first game where sections of ledges would fall. That will actually happen in this game, but I don't think for right now with the train, since it's so difficult to sit here and climb and move through it all. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that right now. Maybe that pipe might be considered one of those sections. If I was to wait on it long enough, it might have fell with me, but I've never tested it, and I really don't care to test it right now. All we should have to do is just run. You can't control this, so you don't have to worry about him falling. He'll pull himself up just fine.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
The client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this place.
And one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
I'm loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships, loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. Now he lands in Persia a year and a half later, with only one ship left, and only 18 passengers. Now he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships, and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong indeed? But yeah, so that's what the game's focused around, Marco Polo this time instead of Francis Drake. And that should be the end of, or the beginning of chapter 1. I'm not sure. Kind of a short chapter if it is, but then again, kind of waiting to see if it's going to give me the chapter 2 sign. But there should be a treasure right around here, so that's why I'm sitting here wandering through the snow, kind of waiting for that chapter sign. Let me see. It should be right around the base of this tree somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Or either just right here in the snow, because it's supposed to be right, to the right of where you start here. Not on the, there's nothing on the train, so you don't have to worry about missing something from the train, and you can see your footprints in the snow. It's a nice little touch. Huh. It's odd. Maybe I'm supposed to go up a little bit farther, as it's supposed to be right here, but there's just so many places out in this area that you can't actually find. Maybe this. Well, right now I can't jump, and this is as slow as I can go because Nate is supposed to be injured, so that's why I'm going at a slower pace and not being able to jump over things. That might take me to where I need to go, and I don't want to do that. And I cannot believe I cannot find this treasure. I'm not seeing anything, honestly. There's nowhere to hang off of, so you can't sit there and hang down or anything like that. I think that will just kill me, because I don't see a way to get back up. And I'm sure in his current condition, he wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Kind of expected that. Alright, well, let's get back up, buddy. Should be right in here somewhere. Oh, wait, was that it? I wonder if it's sitting here saying that I'm... Okay. I was afraid of that, so it's telling me that I've got my treasures even though I started a new game. Huh. How do I get around that? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and then I'll come back with a brand new save file, and then that should fix the problem. So I'll see you in a second. All right, welcome back. If you can see the treasure blinking over there, what the problem was, and it's not a major problem. I just didn't read it. If you remember when I hit new game, the game asked me if I wanted to look at the treasure. I guess we can't look at the treasure. Oh, there you go. So we're going to have to do it like this. It's a wrathful deity or deity statue. A little bit more to it than the treasures in the first game. But this is gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a little bit more to it. They're gonna add a little bit more to it as well to make it just that much more difficult to sit here and try and get to the treasures and all that. But if you remember when I first started the new game, they asked me if I wanted to keep the treasures and the medals. I didn't read that. I hit yes. Well, that's why I did new treasures. You can see the way minus is blocked. And the next treasure we need to get is coming up here pretty soon. That way is blocked off to us as well. And then there's our next treasure. Oh, there's our, we can pick up a gun, and then there's our next treasure. The Saraswati statue. Not much to it, but there's not much to any of it actually. And so this is a different pistol that we can use. Let me see which way am I supposed to go. Probably this way, yeah. Come on, there you go. And so there's another gun if you missed the first one, or if you shot anything, or if you needed any ammo.
Of course it's locked. It's always locked.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, well, I have to work on that aiming a little bit, but so far it seems to be doing okay. Yeah, well, we won't run back with that gun right now. It's the smart thing to do, but
Karma's a bitch.
should be a dead enemy hanging around here. Aha, here we go. Okay. And so all you have to do is just shoot this, shoot the treasure, and that will make it drop. A Tibetan snuff bottle. So most of this stuff's going to be, instead of Mayan or Incan based things, this is mostly going to be Tibetan style items. The treasures that we'll get, for the most part, some you know, depending on what chapter and where we are and all that. You know, if you remember, we have to go and raid we have to go raid I think it was a Persian museum, so there should be things based around Persia in there, but for now, you know, mostly in the snow. That's where we'll be. Let's see, let's just jump across here. We don't have to worry about another treasure for now, so you know, don't have to be looking around for it or worried that I'm about to find it or anything like that. So I should be able to get up here. No. I guess this is a flashback. Okay, so this is a flashback.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh.
When I figured out he was actually onto something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Alright, so now we can pick ourselves up. And I think I missed a treasure, actually. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think I did. Let me see, there's supposed to be 5 here in this this chapter. Let me see which way do I need to go. Another maze. Okay, let me see. There should be... Aha, here it is. This is the 5th one, by the way. I'm gonna have to go back through this level. And the amulet, whatever this is. Not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Following along here. The second chapter should start here fairly quickly.
You sure you're up for this? Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realize that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm, adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.
You sure you know where you're going?
Alright, so that's the
Don't know
beginning of
your
chapter
ways.
2, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. Next time we will go, well actually I'm going to add that missing treasure at the end of this video. So it will take me, you know, I'm going to add that again, so I have to replay chapter 1. I'll add it at the end of this video, and then I'll go on to chapter 2. So thank you for watching. Again, I'll add the treasure at the end of the video, and then I'll move on to chapter 2. So until then, alright, welcome back. This is after the first fight where Nate says karma is a bitch. When you shoot, you can't shoot that guy. You can see where you climb out of. You jump down here onto this train. There is a shipping container right down here that you can walk off on. You step off on that, and then you jump down onto the snow, and the treasure should be right around here somewhere. Somewhere down here in the snow. Camera angle is pretty bad, so you really can't get a very good idea of where exactly you are. But it is down here somewhere. Let's see. Should be right down around here, right? Because it's, you know, it's right down here in the snow. Maybe I just saw it. No, it ain't over here in this corner. And it ain't over here in this corner. I know I didn't miss it, because it's, you know, because they give you the reason, you know, they give you a way to jump down here. So maybe I have to jump back here. Here we go. Okay, so you get the trophy beginner fortune hunter for getting 5 treasures. The Bhutanese lime box, which this is supposed to be treasure number 4. Then the Gao Amulet Thog Chag, whatever, or this is supposed to be treasure 5. So I got them a little out of order, but it's, you know, that's okay. Like I said, shipping container or train, walk off that, walk off the shipping container, and then it's right down where you can see that snow is messed up. But anyway, so thanks for watching. As I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Next time we'll begin chapter 2. So until then.